Yeah, but what if it's like a hippie, but like half a hippie?
I don't know, and then there's like all these like female hippies that think they're everything, and then they're like, I don't even have to wear makeup, you know, and then they like wear bare feet, and then they look like crap.
Thanks.
Like, I'm not saying like girls should wear makeup, I'm saying sometimes you're gonna look like crap. Are you like recording me or something?
Carl.
Rant on hippie.
Oh, this is a picture.
Oh, yeah.
It was in the car. Going back to it.
Hippies is just a 70s thing.
When were you born, Tristan?
96. July 31st. Don't remember the time.
I don't really remember the 90s at all.
I remember it perfectly.
I remember the weird sound effects on the paint applications on the old computers. They're like,
I guess I totally remember the 90s.
I would like laugh
the
at
toilet
them.
flushing thing.
I hate it when you'll be on like one of those.
Philip, that still exists.
Like, you know those 90s?
We still have that on our computer, Philip.
Those 90s
We had 90s computers like up to where I remember that.
You only have 80 minutes left?
I don't know, it's because I went on the internet and it said for some reason didn't use the Wi-Fi.
Philip, your phone doesn't use Wi-Fi.
Philip, you had 500 minutes.
I used them.
And now you have 80?
I was talking to Abby.
I know. I'm saying.
Yeah. Well,
And Candace, actually.
like, you know when you're on Facebook
Right,
and you'll be on one of those pages that's like 90s babies, and it's like all these great memories of whatever the 90s were. It like annoys me when there's like these like ignorant people that are just like, you're not 90s baby, like I don't know. It's just such a stupid thing to even talk about on the internet. And then
Why is it so exciting to be a 90s baby?
No, they think that it's
Aw, poor little 2000
2000
child.
baby.
people that like were born in like the late 80s and like early 90s, and that they're the only like people that lived through that, and they think that that's like it, and that like they were, you know, raised in the 90s. But like it's basically.
But they were born in
basically
1999.
Anybody in the 90s really, because they'll understand it even a little bit, even though it started to fade like, you know, early 21st century. Can you stop?
This could totally like be. This could totally like be.
The 21st century was in 2001.
What?
This could be.
That's what I mean. Early 21st.
This could be like the answer to the world's suffering.
The 21st century.
I'm gonna make a Facebook page that's like
Yeah.
2,000 babies.
Alright, the answer to the world's suffering. I think we need to raise children to be hackers, and then we can hack the banks and be Robin Hoods.
That doesn't make any sense.
Steal from the rich and give to the poor.
Steal from the banks and give to the poor.
Yeah.
But then the rich are gonna be poor.
But the people who work at the banks aren't rich.
There's no reason for banks because, except for like if you are into like investment and stuff. But you know, you just all give them your money to these people.
There you have it, children.
Anyway,
That is the answer to the world's suffering.
They gotta live too.
Robin Hood style.
You know, go find something productive instead of banking.
I'm gonna post this on Facebook.
And then like.
Ooh, there's a bug right here.
Can you stop wiping bugs on me?
The fresh-
This is the second time.
You look at it.
There was no bank.
I mean, everything's digital now anyway, so it's kind of like numbers instead of cash.
You need like the credit.
So my classmates hacked the school system.
Yeah, my friend once hacked.
No, they didn't.
Everybody
Yeah, they
that logged
No, they
in
didn't.
would get rickrolled, and they couldn't get rid of it. And then we like changed Wikipedia. We banned it for the school, and the school couldn't use it anymore.
Wait, how?
Like dwarves popped out of the ground, some weird crap we were little. It was like on the thing we were doing research on, so it threw everybody off.
Dwarves.
was a pro. Like, when we were playing Mario Kart with him, he's like, unplug the thing now! And then he's like, put it back, and then it's like, first place. Like, playing with people online. And they're like, what? And then, like, we played with, like, the world's best, like, Mario Kart players, and they're all hackers, like, just like him.
How?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Brendan,
Stark?
yeah, Brendan
Stark?
Burns.
Hi.
Brendan Burns.
Yuri?
Brendan Burns.
Wait, what?
He introduced me
Brendan?
to Warcraft 3.
Or Brandon?
Brendan.
Brendan Stark, Eva.
They knew him. Freshman year, or sophomore year, maybe.
Was he a senior?
Yeah, he was a senior sophomore. He had this, like, accent.
Like,
Like,
senior, sophomore?
he's always telling me to download this game called Champions Online. He's like, have you downloaded Champions Online yet? I'm like,
Was he like a hick?
no, he wasn't a hick. He just had this, like, low-down, slick voice.
I made that just to
What did you make? The lace thing?
yeah, whatever it is.
Nice.
Why is everybody so against Hicks?
Because Hicks
What if I love Hicks?
Hicks are so one way. They like live in this world of like
What about rednecks?
farming animals and shotguns and beer. That's like how it is. And like it just pisses me off.
What about rednecks?
You'll try to explain something to a hick that's like deep to you, and it's like, I don't know, just they're not willing to like look at anything else except for like, I don't know.
What about
There's like all
rednecks?
these like young, that's like the same thing. But
They're not
there's
cute.
like so many like little hicks in the school that like, you know, that wear like their cowboy boots,
Yes.
like, tucked in shirt and like hat, and like walk around like all together and be like, yeah. And then they like, piss me off.
What if they talk about you to that?
They probably don't have much to talk about. They're probably freaking ignorant inbreds.
So like, oh my god, it's Tristan over there. Welcome out to this little group.
It's a inbred. Or a meth baby. I know a hick that's a meth baby.
A mess baby?
But he's actually alright.
What if I was
It's weird, like, I went to that one's house and it was so classic, like, he's like, got these stuffed bobcats on the wall. They're just like, and he just like pulls out a shotgun and it's like, and it's like, you know, caps go, whatever, shells go through the back. That way. I don't know, I feel like all they can really talk about is like guns and strength. They're so like muscle headed, you know? So much muscle, no brain.
like Philip?
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
Yeah, I just spaced out when there was like this fight going on at this bar.
I mean, it's kind of true, but like you don't have to point it out.
No, I wasn't talking about you. I was
No,
talking
no.
about these drunk guys that were like fighting.
There's a study that your voice cracks when you're lying.
What was it like?
Tristan, you know that my ACT
Did you
is
learn
like,
that on Facebook?
is like invalid.
Don't go on this.
Your ACT
The
is
ACT
invalid?
test that I took was
Those tests are so stupid.
yeah, and
Why was it invalid?
because they didn't like
You
obey
children need to
the
understand how
regulations or
important
whatever.
this is to our school.
Wait, really? Why
No,
not?
like the freaking host.
Oh yeah,
What was her name? Like Lentz.
Miss
When
Lynch.
she, yeah, Miss
Lynch,
Lentz.
yeah.
When she was hosting the testing, it was like a makeup test,
Yeah.
and for some reason, it just, they like didn't do the right things. So they had all of
They're
the
always
kids.
like, we have so much work to do. You guys need to do this crap right.
No, Tristan. They want everyone who was doing it to do it all
Oh
over.
yeah, I
again.
remember that. Nobody can do that.
Like no, I'm not going to.
No.
But then I'll just not have any test results at all.
Yeah. I hate Miss Lynch.
I love her.
I hate her.
She always says hi to me.
Yeah, she says hi to me ever since
She
I
says
drew
hi
these
to
llamas. Because apparently she's like in love with llamas because she has llama pets.
Oh my gosh, I've been to her house. I've been to her house and I've
Wait, the llama?
seen her
Oh,
llamas.
like,
Yeah, she's
Been to her house?
Yeah, and I've What? Yeah, I have.
Why?
Because her husband is my coach.
Oh, you don't just go to your
Oh,
teacher's
Mr.
house.
Lance was the tennis coach?
No, the cross-country coach.
Oh, cross country.
You're in tennis.
He's a creaky man.
Freaky.
Creaky. Kooky.
He's so funny.
Yeah, I had him freshman year, how we were all these rebellious kids.
Really?
Yeah, all you had to do really was just answer everything. He wouldn't check it. He'd be like, "You did it, good job." So he was alright. I also had Miss Wallish. She made us do jumping jacks in the back of the room when we were like slouched in our desk, like where our neck was like at the back. That's fun.
Wait, you got